Bharatiya Janata Party here in Karnataka needs to understand this is no time for politics.
We cannot let this happen. The appeasement politics of Congress is just killing this country in every way, and this cannot be allowed.
We must identify the agency behind this, because it is not just an ordinary blast.
The opposition and the government in power need to work cohesively. This is not the time to do politics.
This is the same way Congress government under the same Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar. This is the same way they behaved during DK Ravi suicide and DSP Ganapati suicide.
I wanted to understand from Gopal Hasur, the former Inspector General of Police, on whether this was deliberately a low-intensity blast indicating intent, or do you think that this is the best that they could do and Bangalore and the South needs to be careful because next time it could be potentially bigger?
Rahul, to be very frank with you, from the available information, I think it was an IED, it was with a timer device, and only either it could be a lone fox or there is an organization like in the past, the LET involved, the Indian Mujahideen involved, or the Al-Umma is involved. So this needs a very, very detailed investigation. This needs not just the state government investigating it, they need to have a very good collaboration with the national intelligence agencies, investigating agencies, and whether whatever party is ruling in the state or the center is immaterial, national security is important, brand Bangalore is important, brand Karnataka is important, and brand India is important. We need to look at it from that perspective, and you said low intensity blast, probably it's a trial run, etc. and all that. Whatever it may be, this needs to be taken extremely seriously, investigated, and we must identify the agency behind this, because it is not just an ordinary blast. It's a timer device in a populated restaurant, that too, the name of which is Rameshwaram Cafe and all that. So this needs to be taken extremely seriously, and I'm sure the police, the state government would take it with all the seriousness that is required, forgetting all the political differences, political criticisms, etc., and identify the person, the groups behind this.
The Congress, the fact that they are soft on terror, the fact that they were pro-Pakistan slogans in Bengaluru, and that this is happening because the Congress government is simply too soft and weak on terror?
Well, Rahul, I've always believed with great power comes great responsibility and equal accountability. I truly believe that the Bharatiya Janata Party needs to be very careful with their choice of words. My friend B.Y. Vijayendra, the state head of BJP, needs to understand it is the same police which served under his respective father who was the Chief Minister, B.S. Yediyurappa, or the next Chief Minister who was Basuraj Bommai. Speaking of bringing in an NIA at this time would be too early. Let us understand that they need to have full faith in the Karnataka police, which does serve amongst one of the best that we have in our country. It is absolutely unfortunate that the BJP is trying to make it so political. The Bharatiya Janata Party here in Karnataka needs to understand this is no time for politics. Our brand Bengaluru is involved, which is the IT capital of not just India, but the Silicon Valley of the East. We need to understand that the Karnataka State Police is able, they are efficient, they have solved such cases even during Bengaluru blast, which happened during the BJP tenure. So therefore, politics, blame game is not the way to go. We need to understand that the Karnataka State Police, let me bring to your notice, Rahul, the gentleman who was standing behind DK Shivakumar ji is Mr. Alok Mohan, the Director General of Police of Karnataka, who's been greatly rewarded several accounts from the President. He's leading the case. The FSL laboratory is leading the case. Dog squad, bomb squad. Not just that, there are 7 to 8 special teams which have been formed. Allow the Karnataka police to completely function. If urged, bring in the NIA. I believe when it comes to matters of national security, state security, the opposition and the government in power need to work cohesively. This is not the time to do politics. And please, it's a humble request to my BJP friends, do not bring down the morale of the state police.
Anand, the Congress camp will allege that the BJP is jumping the gun, trying to politicize, linking this to pro-Pakistan slogans. While that might be a good political attack, there is no evidentiary value to back the charge that you are leveling. Anand Gurumurthy.
So 30 seconds.
Yeah, let me be very clear. Abbas, please stop it here. Let me also speak, okay? Just you can speak later. See, first of all, just 1 or 2 hours later, they came up with a narrative of cylinder blast. They try to put the blame on a cylinder blast. These are the ministers of Congress. Then they told this might be a business rivalry. Around 4 o'clock, they told this. Okay, this is the same way Congress government under the same Siddaramaiah and DK Shivakumar, this is the same way they behaved during DK Ravi suicide and DSP Ganapati suicide. This is the same way they behave. They try to bring out narratives. Ministers of Congress are bringing out narratives. Why should they bring out narratives? Why should not, they let the police function properly? And let me tell you very frankly, we have a responsible BJP government at the center. As and when required, the NIA will interfere. They can take up a suo motu case. They will take it up this time because we cannot let this happen in Bengaluru. We cannot, go back to 90s and 2000 when Congress was ruling everywhere in this country and there were blasts everywhere. Citizens are safe in this country and they will remain safe. We cannot let this happen. The appeasement politics of Congress is just killing this country in every way, and this cannot be allowed. And just because some soft-spoken persons of Congress come and say some narrative, people are not going to believe. People are not stupid. They are seeing what these people are doing, how they are trying to build wrong narratives and trying to, even not control these people